Welcome to this page. Yeah, I have something that I want to share with you. It's about a book I read recently. This book, I first come in contact with it 2015, 2016 through a friend of mine. And when I saw the book, the title so much makes sense to me. And I decided to borrow it from a friend to read. And I read the book. Indeed, I read the book from beginning to the end. But I was not able to grasp or comprehend anything from reading it in those days. After reading it, I returned it to the owner. Then, as the days unfold ahead after reading the book, I begin to browse online, begin to read some commentaries about the same book that I have read. I was wondering if what people are saying of this book and what I read was completely different. Uh, People are talking about how the book was a game changer, how it made so many impacts in people's life, and so many other things. Even people are referring people to read it. That is one of the book uh, so far in this and that. I begin to wonder if the one I read is the same thing with what the people are making commentary about. Uh, but then, since I think I have read it, I was not taking it much serious or paying much attention to what people are saying. But each time I open or each time I come across it, I take note, I ponder about it, then I pass by. Until recently, some few months back, I come across this book again. This time, it's mine, no longer belongs to anybody, but it is mine this time. So I decided to go through it again to confirm if what people are making commentary about different from what I read in those days. But to my surprise, it's the same book. What happens to me then was I read it without comprehending nothing, and I read it with the hurry to return the book back to the owner. So I read it like a novel, finish it as soon as possible, and return it back to the owner without wasting time. Yeah, but this time when I sit to read it, because the book belongs to me now, to jot down some ideas and to have some intake based on the commentary that people have been making on the book. That was when the new world of ideas and the insight opened up to me what I was not able to comprehend the first time that I read this book. And that is what I want to share with you. My intake so far from the book. And what is the title of this book? The title of this book was Seven Habits of Highly Effective People. You see, this is what motivated me then to borrow this book. Because when I saw that title, Seven Habits of Highly Effective People, it makes sense to me. So I wanted to know what is this habit of highly effective people. But reading it, I was not able to comprehend. So not until again I tried to read it recently, and the new insight and the new ideas begin to unfold of what the author was saying about. And the habit I want to discuss with you was the first habit, the habit one, which is the bedrock of all the other habits, proactivity. Being proactive means that we should take control of our actions, reactions, and attitudes. It's about choosing how to respond to different situations, taking responsibility for our actions and reactions, taking conscious decision to take action, creating opportunities, being active in the present instead of surrendering to external influences by sitting waiting for things to happen. You and I have self will power, individual capacity to be a self determining agent, which means we can choose our responses, leading to proactive approach to life, where we act based on values and principles rather than react based on feelings, circumstances, or conditions. It's about being a creator rather than a creature of circumstances. Being proactive help individuals establish clear objectives, make decisions, align with them, and persevere until they achieve their goals. Proactive individuals demonstrate greater adaptability and problem solving skills. In the sense, what the author is saying here in the proactive habit is that we should view our emotions and feelings as natural responses to event. Natural responses to event in the sense when we feel angry doesn't mean anyone has wronged us. Feeling angry can be a result of things that you want to do that is not going the way you want them to go, or things are not working the way you want them to work out. So we get frustrated and get angry. But in reality, no one has wronged us. It's a feeling that is within our control. When we are afraid or fearful, doesn't mean also that there's any danger. It's all about a feeling. But what the author is saying that all these feelings is within our control to act and to react. That we should not be reacting and acting based on how we feel and how we don't feel. That we should not be reacting and acting based on what people say to us or from the external view of point. That we should always be in charge of how we feel. That's what it's all about. Being cautious or caution about our feelings at every given time.